Hi, my name is Aaron Phillips, and I decided to do my creative project on a day in the life during the French Revolution, which was 1788 to 1793. I know that this might not be the ideal structure of the day in the life video. I wasn't 100% sure how to make everything time out, so this was the best of my ability. I have all my scripts and everything next to me that I have presented. And I'm going to go ahead and start with my opening title script, which explains that the digital story explores daily life during the French Revolution from three very different social classes. Through the perspectives of noblemen in 1788, a working class revolutionary in 1793, and King Louis before his execution, we can better understand how the revolution transformed political authority, social structure, and everyday life in France. The French Revolution dramatically reshaped France by dismantling absolute monarchy, challenging long standing class privilege, and spreading new ideas about equality and citizenship that continue to influence modern democracies today. My first character is Madame Elizabeth de Rochefort, and she was around the French Revolution in the year 1788. Good day, my name is Madame Elizabeth. I reside at the palace in the year 1788. I am a member of the Second Estate, the nobility, and I serve with the royal court of King Louis. I rise late in the morning, often around 9 or 10, attended by servants who assist me in my dressing room. My gowns are made of silk and decorated with lace imported from across Europe. My hair is powdered and styled carefully, sometimes adored with feathers or jewels. Appearance is not required here, but it is a status. At court, how one looks determines influence based on other people. Breakfast is modest but refined bread, fruit, chocolate, sometimes even pastries. The peasants outside struggle with rising bread prices, but such matters rarely affect us directly. Taxes weigh heavily on the third estate, but not nobility. Much of the day is spent in social aspects. I attend musical performances, walk through the gardens, and participate in court ceremonies where we show loyalty to the king. Every gesture follows strict etiquette. We bow at different angles. We speak very carefully. The monarchy is built upon image and tradition with each other. There are whispers of unrest in Paris, bread shortages, angry citizens criticizing the queen. Enlightenment ideas are circulating, but men like to argue that things belong to certain people and not the king. Such ideas are discussed in salons, though many at court dismiss them as philanthropy fantasies. Yet I cannot deny the tension. The king plans to call the Estates General to address France's financial crisis. It has not met in over 170 years. That alone signals something unusual. Still, I believe firmly in the divine right of kings. God appoints rulers, society functions because each estate knows its role. Without that, there would be chaos. France has always had a king. I cannot imagine a world without one. My second character is Jacques Marou. He was in Paris around the year 1793. My name is Jack. I'm a laborer in Paris, and it's the year 1793. I'm a citizen of the French Republic. I wake up before the sun in a cramped apartment shared with my wife and two children. Bread is scarce and expensive. My wife stands in line for hours hoping to purchase flour. Hunger is common now, though we believe the struggle is necessary for freedom. I wear long trousers instead of the silk knee breeches worn by aristocrats. That is why we called sans culottes, without breeches. It is a symbol of equality and rejection of noble privilege. After working long hours repairing equipment at the docks, I attend meetings at our political club. We read newspapers and speeches from leaders. We speak openly of liberty, equality, and under the king, such speech would have meant prison. Earlier this year, We watched Lewis execute be executed by guillotine. Some wept, others cheered. I felt both fear and hope. The monarchy, which ruled for centuries, ended in a single blade's fall. But freedom has come at a cost. The Committee of Public Safety researches for traitors. Thousands have been executed during what is now called the Reign of Terror. Even neighbors accuse one another. A careless word can lead to arrest. Foreign armies threaten France. Austria and Prussia wish to restore the monarchy. We fight to defend not just our nation, but the idea that ordinary people deserve political power. Life is harder now than before. Food is limited, violence is constant, yet for the first time in history, men like me have a voice. We are no longer subjects, we are citizens. My last character is King Louis. King Louis, January 1793 as well as Jacques. I am Louis Capet, once King Louis of France. Tomorrow I will face execution. When I became king in 1774, France was already burdened with debt. Wars and loyal spending had weakened the treasury. Supporting the American colonies in their fight against Britain only deepened our financial crisis. In 1789, I called the Estates General to address these problems. I believed reform was possible. I did not foresee resolution. The Third Estate demanded representation. They formed a National Assembly and swore the tennis court oath, vowing to write a constitution. Soon after, the Bastille fell. My authority weakened rapidly. In 1791, my family attempted to flee Paris. We were captured at the Venise. Trust between myself and the people was broken. Now I sit imprisoned. No servants attended me. No country seeked favor. I have tried and convicted of treason against the nation. They say sovereignty belongs to the people, that kings rule only with consent. If that's true, then the world has changed more profoundly than I even imagined. Tomorrow the monarchy